Hello, my fellow hookers. Today we are looking at some clearance yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I'm showing you what is on my hook right now. So please, stick around. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. I make videos about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me. So if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that I put out videos 3 times a week. Can I be honest with you? I hope so. I'm not in the best mood today, and I'm not feeling very motivated, and I'm not feeling very well. And I mean, I don't have anything to complain about in my life. Just a few things going on that have annoyed me. And, you know, again, no real, super real issue, but I've just been in a better mood. I'm not my usual bubbly self. So while I ran out to get errands done today, I stopped into our local Hobby Lobby. How do I feel about Hobby Lobby? I don't really want to get into it right now. Not great, but they do have good yarn. So one of my favorite things about Hobby Lobby is the yarn clearance section. I always go in to the back wall and check to see if they have put any yarn on clearance. They don't always have clearance yarn, but I figured new year, maybe they might, and they did. And they also had a bunch of colors that I was super into, so I thought I would do a quick yarn haul. It always cheers me up to buy yarn, so I think I spent $12.50, close to that, and here is what I purchased. Also, I'm in my new studio, which is amazing, but I'm not used to the lighting yet, and I obviously haven't done a backdrop yet, so thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it. All right, first thing that I got from Hobby Lobby was the reason I actually bought yarn, and then I bought some more. But I saw this and I thought, oh gosh, I love it. I need to bring it home. It is 2 skeins of Must Be Merino in the color olive. This is a beautiful olive color, and it's got 50% merino in it, 25% acrylic, 25% nylon. I'd say it's a 2 or a 3 weight. Doesn't say. When I saw it, I thought, well, this is beautiful, and I think it would make a really cute, like, summer tank top. And I like that. I love the color, so I'm excited about that. Each skein has 227 yards. I think that should be enough to do a little tank top. I think we'll probably be fine. What do you think? Anyway, normally it's $6.99, and if you are familiar with Hobby Lobby, they do have 30% a week off every other week on yarn, which is a good deal. But each of these were $1.74 a piece. So that's an excellent deal. Very excited about that. Oh, I should say I've never gotten any of these yarns before either. I don't have a ton of stuff from Hobby Lobby, and I haven't used a ton of yarn from Hobby Lobby. Not for any particular reason. I've never been close to one before. This is my first time, so. Next, I saw these colors and I thought that they were beautiful. This is also from Yarn Bee in Soft and Sleek Low Pill Fiber. It is 100% low pill acrylic. Seems like it is a 4 weight, 232 yards. I got one in the color Tobacco, ooh, and one in the color Bruschetta. And I just thought that those were so pretty. Like, that would be a really pretty fall scarf or fall hat, mittens, anything fall. Beautiful colors. And look, all the best fall colors. They had a lot of fall colors out, and those are my jam, so couldn't help myself. Are these all from Yarn Bee? Yes, everything I got is from Yarn Bee, which is one of their house brands. This is Yarn Bee Yarn ID in Thistle. It is 80% acrylic, 20% polyamide. And it is this like slate gray blue color that I really like. It's got a little bit of like white heathering in it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna make out of this yet, but I thought it would be like a good neutral contrast color for something. It could also be good as a hat. So I will definitely use it. And it was $5.49 reduced to $1.37. Great price. Next thing that I purchased, I was excited to see if they had more. I would have bought more, but this is all they had. It is Yarn Bee For the Moment in Husky. I don't know how I got into faux fur yarn trim, but I'm into it. And this color looks good with any of these. I used a lot of this faux fur trim, not in this brand. I think I used the Lion brand Go for Faux, but I used a lot of similar faux fur trim to trim out slippers for Christmas, and it was a big hit. So this was on sale, originally $5.99, on sale for $1.49. This doesn't go very far, but this is enough to do like one project of trim on a hat or a pair of slippers. So I thought that was a good deal. Ooh, I liked this one too. This one is not as soft. It's still soft. It's also Yarn Bee, and it's called Nature's Nook in the color Russet. It was originally $5.49, reduced to $1.37. It's only 180 yards, but I thought this was so pretty. I mean, it could go with this. And I mean, how else would, it is a russet color. It looks like a potato. What can I say? It's got this tan color, and then through it is a fuzzier, I think I can like, see that coming out of there? There's like a fuzzier tan stripe going through it. So you get kind of a variation as you work. And I thought that that was really pretty. I thought that that would be a cute hat. Or maybe I'll make an amigurumi potato out of it, seeing it's called russet. That's probably all I can handle in amigurumi, to be honest. So there's that. Then the final thing I got was a little bit different for me. I don't have a lot of cotton. It's very soft. It's Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton. Be Still My Tart is the color. Originally $5.99, it was reduced to $1.49. They did have other colors in this, but they were like $3.50-ish. And this one spoke to me. Why? I thought it looked like a flower blooming. And I thought that that would make a really pretty, like double layered pot holder, oven mitt. So I think it was a good deal. 335 yards. It's probably a 3-weight. So yeah, I think I did really well. This was what, $1.49? They also had like, what other things did they have on clearance? They had some variegated yarn on clearance, some I Love This yarn, some Soft and Sleek. They had a lot. And in a lot of colors that I would use, but I kind of went and bought all the neutrals that I could, that I thought that, you know, I could make into a project later on. I'm pretty excited about the husky fur, and also excited about the Nature's Nook, which I feel like for the price, because it is, oh, back to the Nature's Nook. I'm like getting ahead of myself because I'm thinking, oh, it's all fake. It is 54% acrylic and then 18% flax, 28% lyocell. Lyocell. Is that natural? Is that a natural fiber? Well, no wonder there's less yardage in it. I didn't even look at that when I bought it. I just thought it was pretty. I've never had anything with flax in it. I'm assuming that that's the little flecks that are in it. That's pretty. Let me look up what lyocell is really quick. Lyocell, originally trademarked in 1982 as Tencel, is a form of rayon. It consists of cellulose fiber made from dissolving pulp and then reconstituting it by dry, jet wet spinning. Okay, it is a subcategory of rayon. Well, you learn something new every day on my channel, huh? Interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to use this. I'm assuming that the base is the acrylic, and then the fuzz that's throughout it is probably the flax or the lyocell. Pretty. It's soft enough. I just liked it because it was different, and that it also really matched this tobacco color. Really pretty. You could do like a hat with a stripe on it or something. Anyway, so that's everything that I purchased for around $12.50 at Hobby Lobby from their clearance section. Now, what is on my hook? I've been working on some bigger projects, and I don't usually do bigger projects because I like the satisfaction of making something quickly, and I know a lot of people who crochet are like that. But I found myself currently making 2 blankets and a shrug. So I wanted to show you how they're going because I don't know when they'll be done. And I'll probably pick up a few more projects that are smaller just to keep my momentum going. The longest thing I've been working on is this beautiful blanket. It's using Super Saver in the color, I think it's Ecru, something like that. A sweet friend sent me this pattern, but I will link where you can buy the pattern down below. Look how beautiful. Definitely the classiest thing I've ever made. Basically, it's a lap throw blanket with diamond-shaped bobble pattern on it. Gorgeous. I love the way this looks. However, if you're not a very careful crocheter, and I am not, you may find yourself doing a lot of frogging, and that is why this project isn't finished yet. Every time I get going, I'm in a groove. I think I'm doing really well. That's when I look back and realize that I have missed a bobble somewhere or put in too many bobbles. And I'm not one that, sometimes I'll leave mistakes or I'll do something to fix them. But with this, you really can't, right? If you don't do it in the diamond pattern, you can absolutely tell that you've made a mistake. And I haven't worked on this for a few days because I made a mistake, and I still haven't frogged it yet because I was bummed out about it. I've had to frog it more than I'd like to mention, but I'm about 1.5 feet into it. It's gonna be a lapgan. How pretty is that? I would buy that from a store. That's how pretty that is. Next thing I started, and it's not going like I thought it would. I'm still working on it. You can't really tell what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a shrug that I'm making for a friend. She's probably watching this and she doesn't know it yet, but it's in the color Pink Lightning, and this is the one of the vintage yarns that I picked up for 25 cents a skein. So I just started on it, and I'm pretty sure I dropped the hook for this underneath my couch, which is why it hasn't been worked on. But it's basically just gonna be a big rectangle, and you're just crocheting through the back loop. So it's coming out fine. I just need to find the hook for it. Oh, and then the final project that I'm working on, if you've watched my other yarn videos, I did a review on the Caron crystal cakes that I got on clearance. I'm still on my first cake. I have this much left. I started working on a blanket, It is a baby blanket pattern, but I'm planning on making it a big blanket, and it's a free pattern. Is it by Rose Likes Crochet? I feel like it's not though. Crochet by Robin. That sounds better. And I'll link that down below as well. She makes great patterns. I mean, if you crochet a lot, you've probably run into one of her patterns. So I believe it's called the Lotus Flower Blanket. So that's how far I'm at with it right now. It's looking really pretty. I knew that the variegation on the yarn would look pretty in this pattern as well. The only thing, as I mentioned in my review for this, is that it does not frog very easy. So I have either been just being very careful or fixing my mistakes as soon as they happen and paying more attention. But I think it's gonna look really pretty when it's finished, and it's a circular pattern, and you offset the increase so that it stays in the circle and doesn't get into like a hexagon or whatever. So very pretty, super easy once you get going. I'm sorry I don't have something more interesting to talk about today. But you know what? This channel is about me and about my life as somebody on the spectrum, and just being honest. And I spent a lot of my life masking and hiding my true feelings and feeling like I always had to be perfect for everyone. So on the days where I'm not feeling like super happy or the best, I'm just gonna go and be myself. And this is how I feel today. So I hope that you enjoyed it. The yarn that I picked up is beautiful. You might wanna go to your Hobby Lobby if you're into Hobby Lobby and pick some up yourself. Usually the clearance, if they don't take it out of the actual yarn section, is along a back wall somewhere. You'll see all the clearance yarn bundled up next to the clearance fabric. Anyway, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed my haul and my what's on my hook updates today. Thank you for always just being there for me and supporting me. And I will see you next time. Bye!